But anyway,
Yeah.
let's move on to the next one that really did blow me away. And they barely showed us out, but this did blow me away. Wonder Man. Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, Sir Ben Kingsley. What a cast, first of all. I heard rumours that Ben Kingsley was going to be in this, playing, obviously, Trevor Slattery again. Last time we saw him was in Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, and he stole the show whenever he was on screen there as well. But yeah, this looks really fun. Like, really fun. Obviously, Wonder Man. Is it Simon Wilson? I'm pretty sure it is. It seems like what they're doing is there's an in-universe
Simon Williams.
Simon Williams. Sorry, it looks like there's an in-universe film being made about a superhero called Wonder Man. So he's going for the role of Wonder Man. Now, I'm assuming that he goes for this role, then maybe gets his powers or something like that. I don't know a right lot about Wonder Man. I really don't. And then maybe kind of just adopts the Wonder Man title.
I want to say something. I think you might agree with me when I say this. I completely agree with what you said. Ben Kingsley coming back as the actor, Trevor Slattery. I can't wait. As soon as I saw him, I was like, yes,
Yeah.
I am in. Yes. Wonder Man, I don't really know much again about the character, same as you. But I was looking forward to it. Something new, something fresh.
And Destin Daniel Cretton as well, working on it.
Yes.
Which makes
Yes.
sense now with Sir Ben Kingsley in it, that putting two and two together there now, actually. So
Yeah. But yeah, no, I think you'll agree with me here a little bit, Callum, is I just don't think, when it comes to sort of like a show, because this is a show, and I feel like Marvel is being too, I don't want to say scared, but they're not willing to take a risk on something outlandish and different
Yeah.
when it comes to being in a film. Because at the end of the day, being as realistic as I can, a show they can be a bit more risky with, they can do some different things.
Look at WandaVision.
And it's like, yeah.
That is still the riskiest thing they've done.
Yeah.
I'd say.
And I'm just like, this would have probably worked a lot better, I think, as a movie from just what I've seen. Just initial thoughts, very quick, very here, there. I think this would have worked better as a film, just because, again, with the Disney Plus format that we have gotten, it's not been great. And, I feel like when it comes to Marvel films and doing something special, I feel like it would have worked better, and it would have shown fans that, look, we're willing to do something different and break boundaries and do something outlandish with a character like Wonder Man. It's like the Guardians films as well. Guardians was quite outlandish, I think, from what we've seen before.
Yeah.
And I feel like Marvel is kind of not willing to put that effort in to make it a film. Now, I know there's other factors, Callum, I know, but you know what I mean.
I get what you mean, but also, look, this thing's coming out in December of next year. So we're still over a year away, so we've only had a little tease, but we can kind of get a grasp of what the story is. But I can imagine everything we've seen is only from the first episode. Maybe even the first half of the first episode. And you're going on about this Disney Plus format, and we know now that they've learnt the lesson. Look, it's Marvel television now. Shows are going in. They're getting showrunners, not just a producer over the whole thing, and they're having stuff be directed by different directors throughout the season. See, TV is very different to a film. A film, your director, they're kind of like, all right, this is my vision. This is what's happening. TV, it's your showrunner, and your showrunner gets different directors in to do different things throughout the season, and it's like, no, this is the showrunner's vision. They're the director of it all. So, yeah. But from what I've seen from Wonder Man, I'm excited. Yahya Abdul-Mateen II is a fucking talent as well. That man can act. I still say it to you, I don't know if you've watched it, Watchmen, the TV show.
I haven't yet. No, I've watched the film.
So, he is fantastic in that Watchmen TV show. I'd give it a watch.
Yeah.
He's collecting it all as well, and he's done Watchmen, Black Manta in the Aquaman films, Wonder Man. So, who knows what he'll do next? Maybe in James Gunn's DC universe.
I wonder.
Yep, that's right.
You gotta give it to me.
Kyle gets to tell one joke every year on his birthday. And you have to laugh.
Yeah. Do you know what? It got me thinking though. I feel
don't
like
do that, mate. That's fucking dangerous.
Obviously, this is set in our time, kind of thing. I would much rather them go down, because Wonder Man is an older character, isn't he? So it would have been cool for them to do something, even really, if they're gonna experiment and do something different. Obviously, a lot with the Marvel shows, then they should have really sort of like pushed it even further. Have this be set in, like an older times when action and films and stuff, like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, something in that sort of like style.
I feel like that would have been awesome. Really cool. That would have been fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's where I'm like, this could have been something kind of, interesting, and it had its own tone and style to it.
I get how meta it is as well, though, what they're doing, like with the superhero film. He's reading for the role of Wonder Man. This is going to be Marvel's attempt at The Boys, which is what I'm looking at it like. It's like, come on, we've got a bit of an opportunity to take the piss out of ourselves here, like everyone else has been doing, like The Boys has been doing. Yeah, because The Boys has been taking the piss out of DC and Marvel for years now, and they do it in such a good way, but they're taking the piss out of these things that I love, but I love that show as well, so it's never in a nasty way.
It's not throwing shade. No. Yeah, it's not throwing shade or disrespecting it. Yeah, it's having fun with it.
It's satirising it in a funny way, so yeah. But the way I'm looking at this right now, from what I've seen, I could be completely wrong. This is, and I'm not talking about gore or sex or violence or all like that, but this is going to be Marvel's version of The Boys, but more of like the angle it looks at, with the company, Vought, and everyone doing superhero stuff and franchises. So yeah. Anyway,